to the heart of the matter, Chapter 4. In our last chapter, we looked at sex and why it could be so complicated sometimes. Then we looked at passion. How do we keep the passion alive in our relationship over time? Today, we're going to explore the impact of hidden expectations. So stick around because I really think you're going to like this program. Hidden expectations, the effect it has on our life, success, and love. Subconscious program beliefs and hidden expectations can be the cause of much unhappiness, and it's often the catalyst to anger, anxiety, and depression, which has a negative impact on our life, obviously, and can destroy love relationships. What am I talking about here? What I'm talking about is the way we look at, respond to our lives in the world we live in is influenced by subconscious beliefs and self-created hidden expectations. And today, I'm going to focus on the hidden expectations. When people want to understand the impact of their likes, dislikes, and desires, many don't have a clue where to start. For example, how many of you think life should be fair? Who out there believes if you're honest and you work hard, you will achieve success? And how many listening to this podcast believe our justice system provides justice? And when it comes to love, do you expect to be loved because you're good looking, smart, and kind? Or that you have a good job and money? And if you don't, are you unlovable? How many women want a man who provides them and provides for them and makes them laugh? And how many men want a woman who will be their friend with unconditional love? How about raising a family? Do you feel if you're a good parent and you provide and you care for your children, that they will respect and thank you for it? You know, the answer to all of this and much more is a huge not going to happen. It could happen, but there's also a good chance it won't. So don't expect it. When we do something for ourselves or for others with an expectation, we set ourselves up for sadness. If you have hidden expectations in the back of your mind telling you, if I do X, then Y will happen, you're misleading yourself down a road of misery. Here, don't expect anything, and you'll never be disappointed. True. Now, I'm not saying not to focus on goals or try and be the best person you can be. Of course you want that. What I'm saying is to focus on being truly happy from the inside out. To be grateful for who you are and what you have right now, without the need for external praise and validation, without comparing and judging. And if you live in a mansion today, and you're forced to move to a small bungalow next week, this should not change who you are or how you feel about yourself. Let's look at love and relationships. Getting married and expecting that your marriage with your wonderful spouse is going to be full of laughs and hugs and amazing sex is setting yourself up for great disappointment. Again, it's not that it won't happen, just don't expect it to happen. Chances are you won't have the same spending habits, sexual interest. You won't have the same sleeping patterns, sports interest, or even cleanliness. Which is why it's very important to take the time to really get to know who you are and what you want. And the same goes for your lover. So, what can we do with hidden expectations? Some say the best way to manage it is just lower your expectations. I don't think this helps. I believe we should be who we want to be and accept without condition who we are. Studies have shown that individuals who set low goals to manage expectations can end up feeling more disappointed than those who set high goals. What am I saying? If after lowering our expectations to manage disappointment, we compare our achievement or experiences to better ones, rather than the outcomes we set for ourselves, we still end up sad. We focus on lack instead of abundance. because the comparison standard we end up looking at was not the lowered expectation. If you focus on a healthy mind, body, and spirit, you can achieve success in life and love. But it takes focus and work. For example, we can find a guide to help us uncover hidden subconscious programming which sabotages our life and our love and our ability to be who we truly are. Next, we could start journaling, or just keep a record, however you'd like to do that, and look at patterns that support us and those that drag us down, and at the same time, find your inner truth. How will you really feel if your plans don't work out? How will your emotions be handled not winning the gold medal that you worked so hard for? How will you deal with your spouse when they let you down? And they will. And you walk in the door and you don't get the hug and the praise you thought you deserved. The best thing is to accept the world for what it is, because the outside world is part of life, but the inside world is your life. Even better, accept you for who you are. Crikey, even love yourself. All this talk about subconscious and hidden expectations isn't woohoo nonsense. Science has proven that our thoughts can change the physical structure of our brain. True story. It is called neuroplasticity. Our neural pathways can be programmed to change the way we think and behave and improve our life and love and success. Aim for the moon. Land among the stars. But don't beat yourself up for not getting to the moon. I like using the bamboo tree analogy. One of my favorites. The bamboo tree, it's very strong, but it's also very flexible. And if not, it would snap when the storm hits. Yes, it is important to have plans. It is important to focus on what we want to manifest in our life. And it helps to practice positive thinking and gratitude. Stay open, ready to receive abundance in your life. But when it doesn't happen exactly the way you expect it to, which doesn't mean it's not going to eventually happen, accept it with grace and inner peace. Try this. Face life. Face. F for focus, A for action, C for creative curiosity, and E for energy. And when an outcome is not as we expected, be flexible. Look and see what you can change and improve. Then maybe meditate, clear your mind, and ask yourself, what can I accept? And what can I do differently? Then move forward. And remember, a thing in motion stays in motion. Newton's law. I wish you a life full of curiosity, open to abundance, and a passionate, healthy love life without end. In our next chapter, we'll be looking at how do we know when we're truly in love? Not only in love, but in love with the right person.
Mm-hmm.